Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project, and I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. That means that you need to be doing your Speak Out exercises every day, and I'm going to help you. I want to thank Priya, one of our Parkinson Voice advocates from Eagle Pass, Texas, for the beautiful flowers. She had them delivered with intent to our clinic, and thank you so much, Priya. We will enjoy these flowers all week. We have a lot to do this during this session, so let's all take a sip of water with intent. That means think about it. If you're new to these sessions, intent means to be deliberate, to be purposeful, to focus. When you use intent, you are activating a motor system that is not as dependent on dopamine. And that's why for people with Parkinson's, intent is probably the most important word in your life. Take a sip of water. What did y'all do this weekend, by the way? Go ahead and chat. If you're on our website, it'll say type in your nickname. Just type in, like I would type Samantha from Dallas. Type in, you can tell us what you did this weekend with intent. My family celebrated my daughter's birthday this weekend, even though it's really on June 29th. And her name is Hannah, so we always say Hannah Banana, and she always wants a banana split for her birthday. So we made this huge banana split. All right, the first speak out exercise, the warm up. Lift your voice and speak out across your room. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Connect all the sounds. Ready? May, me, my, mo. Take a breath whenever you need one. Don't think about the breath. Just speak out. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. So you notice I needed to take a breath there, okay? But we don't think about the breathing. Just speak out and take a breath whenever you feel like you need one. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. One more time. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Let's take a sip of water with intent. We're doing everything with intent. We're done with the warm-ups. The second exercise is the ahs. Open your mouth wide. Project that ah forward. We're going to hold it only for about 10 seconds. Here we go. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. No need to hold it longer than 10 seconds. I know there are some Parkinson's support groups out there that are hosting some speech classes where they try to hold that ah out as long as they can. Well, let me show you what can happen if you try to hold the ah too long. Watch this video. Ready? We don't want that to happen to you, okay? Only 10 seconds. Let's do it again. We're coordinating the vocal folds with the breathing exercises. We want the sound to be clear. When it's clear, we know that everything's working the way it should. Let's do a one that's shorter, about 5 seconds. Ready? Good. One more. This is the last one. Good job. Let's take a sip of water. Grab that cup or glass with intent. Think about it when you swallow. Swallow with intent. I am always really careful when I'm taking a sip in front of all of you because I don't want to spill it. So I want you to do that every time you eat or drink. Okay, it'll be easier. All right, next one, the glides. I want you to project an ah out and then glide up. Here we go. Good. Now I had a question come in. This is somebody that has a Parkinson plus disorder. It's called CBD. And they are saying they have a hard time with the glides. And is it wrong to do the stair step all the time? It's definitely not wrong to do the stair step. Hopefully you are working with somebody, though, a speech language pathologist, who can help you get to the glides, because you don't want your speech, if you can help it, you don't want it to sound choppy, okay? And the glide, we speak in glides. As I am talking to you, it does not sound like this. It is a glide. So you want to try to be able to stretch those vocal folds while the air is coming up, coordinate that, and get the glide. Let's start with a stair step together. Repeat after me, and then we'll ease into the glide. Ready? Listen. Together. Listen. Together. Now do a little glide. Again. Now do a steady ah and a little glide. Ready? Try it again. Steady ah and a little glide. Ready? One more time. That's how I would work with somebody. Take a sip of water and then we'll go down. It once took me 7 years for one of my patients to be able to do a glide. I am very persistent. I don't give up. So don't be too hard on yourself if you can't do the glide. The stair step will help you with the expression of your voice, but we're always trying to work towards the glide. Okay? Let's start with the stair step going down. We're going to start high. 2 notes at first. If you want, repeat after me. Together. Listen. together. Listen. Together, be deliberate. Now start high and do a little glide down. Start high. Again, start high. Again, start high. Ready? And we're going to start high and go all the way down. Ready? And that's how it's done. Go ahead and take a sip of water. We are moving on to the counting exercise. Project every number forward, up and forward. Whoops, okay, sorry, up and forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. I want you to reach for that last number. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Let's go backwards. Ready? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take a sip of water. Today's reading material is reunions. Everybody say reunions with intent. Ready? Reunions. Have you had a family reunion this summer, or is one being planned? We're going to move on to the reading material. If you're new to these sessions, when I look to the side, I'm looking at the reading material. I have 2 screens in front of me. Here we go. All right, reunions. When we work on the reading, we're coordinating the breathing muscles with the vocal folds, and now we're adding in our lips and our tongue, cheeks. We need you to read with intent, exaggerate all of the highlighted words, or purposefully do this so that you will have to think about what you're saying. Ready? Let's read this. Definition. An instance of 2 or more people coming together. That's the definition of a reunion. Let's read it again. Definition. An instance of 2 or more people coming together. Are you with me? Read it again. Definition. An instance of 2 or more people coming together again. Whoops, there's the rest of the sentence. Let's read this. After a period of separation. Again, after a period of separation. Stretch out those highlighted words. Ready? Summer is a great time for reunions. Again, with more intent. Summer is a great time for reunions. Next. There are family and class reunions. Again, more intent. There are family and class reunions. Next. There are also military reunions for veterans. Again, with more intent. There are also military reunions for veterans. Next, sororities and fraternities also hold reunions. Were any of you in a sorority or a fraternity? I am an Alpha Phi, from the University of North Texas. Let's read the sentence again. Sororities and fraternities also hold reunions. I have to say that I was not active in the sorority probably more than a year, though. All right, next. The Parkinson Voice Advocates had a reunion last month. This is our volunteer group at Parkinson Voice Project. Ready? Let's read it again. More intent. Ready? The Parkinson Voice Advocates had a reunion last month. All right, take a sip of water. There are all different kinds of reunions. So, what would you see at a class reunion? Name some things you would see at a class reunion. Say each word with intent. Are you using your best voice? I want you to use the voice that you will be using with your family, friends, coworkers, okay? These are some things that Lisa came up with. Let's go on to the next one. Family reunion. What would you have or see at a family reunion? Use your best voice like your life depends on it. Imagine you're calling 911 and you need to make sure that they hear and understand every single word you speak. This is how I want you to talk from now on. Say every word with intent. What would you see at a family reunion? If you had to call 911, you would be very intentional. Use that same voice, okay, when you do this exercise. Military reunion. Use your very best voice. Okay, this is what Lisa put down that she would see. All right. Now, let's do Dr. Boone's words next. These are nonsense words if you're new to these sessions. And by the way, everybody, please get the word out about these sessions. I want millions of people practicing with us every day. Exaggerate the G's, the K's, and the NG's. Those sounds force the back of the tongue to go up and hit the roof of your mouth, and that is very important for swallowing. Here we go. Gula ganga ga. Gula ganga ga. Next. Kuka mangu ka. Let's do it slower. Kuka mangu ka. Good. Next one. Gangla. Gangla. And the last one, kukla. Kukla. Take a sip of water. We're going to do the bonus reading. If you are new to these sessions, it might be kind of hard at first when you're doing these exercises, but they are repetitive. We do a lot of the same ones each time, but we modify the reading and the cognitive exercises to make it more interesting. So for the bonus reading, here are 6 steps to making events like reunions more memorable. For the bonus reading, it is very challenging. We're not just reading one sentence and stopping. We call it running speech. We're going from one sentence to the next sentence without stopping. I want you to exaggerate the highlighted words. That forces you to use more intent and to think about it. If you get behind, don't worry. Just catch up at one of the highlighted words. Here we go. We'll read it all through without stopping, with intent. Ready? Thinking of organizing a family reunion? Here are some tips to get you started. Number 1, if you're planning a big gathering at a hotel or other venue, start as early as 2 years in advance. Number 2, the reunion committee should include a range of ages and income levels. Including younger generations in the planning will prepare them to take over in the future. Number 3, consult the experts. For example, the Family Reunion Institute hosts free virtual workshops on how to organize a reunion. I never heard of that. Lisa found all of this. Ready? Number 4, use email, social media, and texting apps to help people stay in touch. Number 5, the Family Reunion Institute encourages families to share health information so they can support each other and prevent possible health conditions that may run in families. Oh my gosh, that required a lot of breath support. Ready? The last one. Number 6, celebrate family history with fun games and trivia. Create a hopscotch game that requires answering family trivia questions. Use a treasured blanket design to create a wrapper for souvenir candy bars. Share family recipes. Okay, it's pretty challenging to do the bonus reading, but some of you have been in the program many years, so you need to be challenged a little bit more. You can download the reading material from our website. Take what you learned in this session and practice. The more you work on this, the better your speech will be. And the muscles we use for speaking are the muscles we use for swallowing, so you're killing 2 birds at once. All right, thank you for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.